folks? John Coffey here, going to do a music video, keeping these things rolling because I'm having a lot of fun doing them. This one is for one of my favorite movies of all time, and definitely my favorite horror film of all time, and that is George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. This is the lame edition. There's a big box set, the Ultimate Edition, that I've wanted for a long time. I just haven't ever got around to getting it. But this one is cool because it is signed to me by David Emge, Flyboy, and Scott Reiniger, Roger from Dawn of the Dead. Two guys are awesome. This is going to be one of the tougher ones to do because what can you say about Dawn of the Dead that hasn't been said a million times by both it and the soundtrack? The story behind the movie is pretty interesting with Dario Argento, that is, helping Romero get this movie made, and through that he got one of the greatest soundtrack people of all time, Goblin, to do the music. The score is very powerful, very thunderous, at the same time also very synthetic, and at times very goofy. It spans all borders of music with this movie. Because I think in a lot of ways Romero was trying to make a serious film but also make a fun movie. And I think if you watch Argento's cut of this film, you'd understand that Argento didn't get that. Cut out all the humor in this movie. And used all the Goblin score and not some of the stuff that Romero had done outside of Goblin. But the main piece of music I'm using this is the main thing that, I think it solidifies this movie. Makes it feel, I don't know how to explain it. When you hear the song, you can imagine like droves of the dead just wandering to this mall. Goblin is a fantastic musical group. They were a band first, and Argento was the people who got them to start doing soundtracks for them. Fabio Frizzi, Claudio Simonetti were the two main people behind it, and they're the ones who did the score. And I think this is probably one of the best scores in horror movies. I won't say it's one of the best scores in general, but it definitely is one of the best scores in horror movies. I do feel like this movie gets a little underrated when it comes to the music. I think a lot of people don't like some of the music because it does get a little weird, a little out there. But that's kind of what Goblin does. They're a very experimental band. They're a prog rock band, progressive rock, if you know. It's a great movie, it's a great soundtrack, I love it to death. I think it's, like I said, it's my favorite horror movie of all time. I think it's just brilliant. Romero is a fantastic director, even though I haven't been a big fan of his latest stuff. This movie will always make him probably my favorite director of all time. Watch this, don't watch the remake, and I'll see you guys later.